to counteract some of that little bit of antsiness and worried stuff, for sure, depending on the time of week, Monday, like I said, Monday I'm big on just spending time on them, loping them, getting them tired. That's why I don't do a lot of stuff on Monday, because they can be a little bit fresh. But as I get into Tuesday, I start doing more. I want to make sure I never train a fresh horse. That's my first rule, is never train a fresh horse. I want those horses to be worked down enough where the play and the buck is out of them. It's just like a little kid in school. That's why they have recess, so they can go out and run around and then come back in and be ready to learn something. And for me, these horses are the same way. I want them to be in the frame of mind to go ahead and learn something. And as far as the maneuvers, once you got them to that point, if they're a little bit antsy, there's two ways to approach that. One is slowing things down. Are they antsy because you've gone too deep and you need to slow things down and rebuild their confidence? Or are they antsy because you haven't gone deep enough, long enough, they haven't practiced the hard stuff and the fast stuff enough to where they get comfortable with it? And that varies in every horse. So you just kind of, again, horse training is all about, diagnosing the situation. And again, that's something you just got to really monitor your horse and say, okay, this horse, he's been really quiet at this slow speed and it's been super easy. Now, the last couple of days, I've asked for more and he's getting antsy. Well, that's normal. So now, without making a big deal out of it, you just want to continue that speed until they get comfortable with that speed. And, the same applies to, okay, this horse for the last month I've been asking him hard, and now he's been really good for 3 weeks going hard, but now he's starting to get a little antsy. Okay, now it might be time to go back and start doing things a little bit slower and take your time and rebuild that confidence. As far as the lead changes, my program for the lead changes, I change a lot of leads, and I don't make a big deal out of it. My lead change isn't super technical. It's more about just putting my leg on them. It's a pressure and release program, and of course, the mechanics of it, they can't be dropping their shoulder, and you have to have enough control in their face, in their mouth, and over their shoulders that you can keep their shoulders stood up and put your leg on them and have them change. But that's pretty much the extent of it. I don't do a ton of, crazy body control stuff. It's pretty basic what I do, and it's pressure and release. Put my leg on it, hold until they change, and then I'll relax them. And I do a lot of going across the arena. I'll change, and then I'll counter canter. And next time through, I'll change, and then I'll go the other direction. Just change it up. So it's about them getting comfortable with the lead change, but changing it up enough where they don't get to anticipate, okay, we're going to change and then go. If I'm loping a right circle, okay, we're going to change and go left. I want to come across there and change, and then keep them in that right circle. Just to really keep their shoulders stood up and keep that body control over their shoulders, because to me that's the biggest part of the whole lead change.